Hello everybody, it is Miss Willow. Let me see if this stream actually will be smooth. So far, everything looks wonderful. Let me enter YouTube on my phone and see if I can test that theory out. Is everything in the audio good? Oh my gosh, it might actually work. Now, if anything weird happens and my audio chips up or is awkward, please feel free. I would appreciate it if you let me know, even if it's just on your end, because I can't hear the audio right now because I just turned it down, but hopefully this will actually work this time. That'll be good. That will be good. Let me, oh my gosh, I need to prop up my phone so that I can read the chat and not go crazy with my mouse. Alright, hello everybody! Hi, Black Belt, how are you? Music is a bit loud. Thanks for letting me know. Ooh, not video settings. Music. Woo, let's try 30. Let me know if that's also too loud. How are you doing today? This is a good day. Good day to play Minecraft. Just a couple hours before work. Nice and relaxing activity. This'll definitely help me feel better. Hopefully I can bring a nice, happy, fun live stream to all of you too. Thank you for watching, by the way. Thank you, thank you. And if you are new to my channel, I am Miss Willow. I share basically anything fantasy, nature, and art that I am interested in. Just everything that I really like in life. Minecraft's basically the one game. I've tried a couple different ones here and there, but Minecraft is the fantasy creative game that I've stuck with for a long time. I've been playing it since 2012, so you'll occasionally see Minecraft videos from me like this, but also you might see real life vlogs and adventures and bugs and insects and plants, cooking. I just love nature and fantasy and art, and you'll see some of my artwork too. So, speed paints, everything. I do really happy art to really scary art, so a little bit of everything for everyone. Oh, on break. Oh, I hope you enjoy your break. Oh man, I get some breaks at work, but I usually don't take advantage of doing anything fun on them. So perhaps I could get into the routine of, maybe I could watch a streamer I enjoy or get inspired for new videos. You guys have any ideas? I get like, unless I'm working a full day, I get a 15-minute, a little break-a-rooney. So I'm like, do I sit? Or do I eat a clementine? Or I, just kind of look at the clock? I mean, I kind of like working, so it's like, can I go back to work? But I would rather take my break instead of not, because it breaks up the day in a really nice way, I think. Hello, chickens and horses and sheep and whatever that is. I really want to get things moving along in this world. That is an absolute monster of a build, according to the builds I make. So, I'm challenging myself in this forever world to kind of go out of my comfort zone. This, if I kind of move over here, I'll show you, this little tiny camp area and house was my first base, and I still want to make a goal to come back to these places whenever I so feel like. But I am very upset by one little detail on this house, and I am going to work on it. I'm working on everything simultaneously. This front piece is like the only area I believe is more than less accomplished, but I'm not very happy with this little thing right here, this little jut out. I do want the second part of the house, but I don't want it to look too crazy. I want a little bit haywire over this. But that's why we can always change it and remove pieces and parts and blocks that don't work anymore. I can work on this world forever. And I don't have to rush. Alright. I have too many balconies, I think. So if I just kind of chip away at this and step back and look at it and take my time, I don't have to make it so overwhelmingly detailed that then it kind of loses its simplistic beauty. There we go. A little bit of stone axe. I'll get this cleaned up in no time. I need a little bit simpler design of the windows. I think it looks like I'm trying to, I don't know, create something very unique. A little too unique. I'll get the hang of it. This is my test large build. And I don't know about that. Right here, where's my oak? Oak. I don't need that. Let me make a little bit of oak. Little bit of oak. And go whoop. Right there. And, question for myself. If I stand back, it's a little better. I need this area to be a little bit more simplistic. Maybe I bring the cobblestone up a hair, a tad, just a smidge, and then I can do this. I think 3. 3 blocks tall will be better. I have the entrance to the top floor not on this end anymore, even though there was a ladder that just fell. Don't mind that. That's the actual ladder behind the torch that I want. So, if I replace all this with cobblestones, then I think that blends with the artistic look of the stones being taller there. I think it does. I think that does look a lot better. But I also am forgetting, replant trees. Always need more logs. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Going back here. I will regret not doing this, so I have to. I have to do it. It's time consuming. It's awful, but I have to do it. 1, 3 more. 1, 2. I gotta space them out properly. 3. What is this? Interesting cave. Interesting choice of location, World Gen. I will have to make a bridge over it or something. I want to transform, like, everything here. Everything. Let's take a look. I'm gonna have a big bay window here. Considering one of the pet peeves I already have with the house is that I have this massive chunk of a top part of the house, but this tiny, tiny little passageway. Like, what? Amber, what are you doing? But this is kind of like a kitchen area. Right here, I actually think oak is gonna look a lot better than the spruce. It kind of, because I got rid of the other design, I kind of want a different window going on here. So I'm gonna need the regular oak planks. Because I had a contrast in color because I had a window here, but I no longer like the window. So I'm covering that up. Oh. That might work. Here, window. Do I have panes? I have 1 pane. Oh, wellsies. This is my actual entrance up here. And then I have this little balcony, which I really don't want to get rid of. I feel like I might have to, though. This is fine. I'll just place a block there. It's okay. It can use a little bit of work. I want to think of what I want for sure to keep here. Now, if anybody has any ideas, let me know in the chat, because this house is going to be a big work in progress, and I want to start not freaking myself out with, what did I do? Oh, I just swapped. I'm freaking myself out with the over decoration that I did when I first started building it. And I don't want to fall back into the trend that I typically take of losing interest in a build because it's overwhelming. So one of the things that I can do is not be lazy about this window that is lopsided. One's like a block or two above the other window, and I thought they were symmetrical, but I just went, I can keep it. It adds character, and I really don't actually like it. So I should change it. If I don't like it, I should do something about it. And there. And, oh, I need more. I can always cut down more trees. So no laziness here. I better not. This is my forever world, and this is my first big survival build. Big to my standards. I'm not a big builder, and I want to be. I really want to be. I don't have much time, but if I can help it, I want to do something. Whee! I'm going to grab this torch and bring it up here. Can I actually... I don't need the arrow right now. But what I do need to do is... monsters are spawning. Oh my goodness. I'm wasting planks. What am I doing? Wasting planks. I definitely don't want creepers spawning here because I will cry. I will cry. Ooh, I can finally change out this block. And do that, and almost done with this floor, and I need to take out that window. I don't know if I want one window or two windows, or just not round windows. Round windows don't really fit this build, and I thought they would, but I'm rather disappointed in it. So, if I can just level with you here, I'm gonna destroy my build. Not all of it, just a tiny bit of it. So I'm just gonna clean out this uneven level. And then, whoa! Where did you come from? I know where you came from. That was my fault, but still. Really? How disappointing. No skelly bellies allowed. Well, I don't want to say that. That's kind of mean to the skeleton. Well, they gotta be nice. If they're gonna be here, they've gotta be nice. I don't want mean skeletons hanging around. Toxic influence. I only got a little while to play this, but I'm gonna make it worth it. Because I do have to go to work. Aw. But I gotta make the best of it. Here, gotta take out these. Start from scratch. Take out the window. Make new windows. Maybe just square windows. Oh, no! Nah! That's not what I wanted to do. So right here, I kind of have it rounded and squared, and I don't like that. Not for this build, at least. So if I do this, and this, that's awkward. I gotta break that. I went a little too crazy with the windows here, and now I don't like it. So, what's going on here that isn't good? This window is level with the floor, and this window isn't. So, that's what I have to change. I have to do that, and I have to get, little oak stairs here, and throw that. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh! I need a plank here, and then a slab on top. Make it even. Make it work. There we go. Under that arch would make a great area for a double bed to go or something. Also, I just want to even these out. Maybe not destroy the whole window, actually, now that I think about it. I just want to reposition the windows, because I think they're in a weird spot. I could completely just cover it up for now and go back to simplistics, like so. Get rid of this. It's a little too overwhelming for me. So much going on that I'm not actually going to use for a room or storage. So I just want to make this a little simpler. And get rid of these two. These blocks, I think, were part of the problem. Alright. And fill in this hole. It's gonna be a little darker in here, but okay. I'll work this out eventually and figure out a layout that I like. What's up here? Oh! Lag! What are you doing? Whoa! What happened? Computer, what happened? What took place? Break that. Break this. These are weird. I don't know what they're doing. This is weird. I don't know what that's doing. This, too. I don't know why I decided to decorate that way, but I did. I want a completely different roof style. So, traveling crafting table goes smack right on the floor. The floor? The floor? Amber, speak! I want an actual roof for the bay window. Hey there! Can I call you Joe? How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. I'm just playing around in my, quote-unquote, trying out the forever world in Minecraft. Testing my ability to continuously work on something and give myself the ability to not get bored. So, I am going to actually go down here and take a look at what whoa, lots of planks fell. Well, that's good, I get extra items. But I'm going to run out here really quick and eat some bread. And then look at the surprise of my simplistic revamping of the house. Oh, love your videos, thank you so much. I'm really happy that you guys are here. Honestly, you guys make this experience wonderful. Thank you. Thank you guys for all you do. And all your nice company and nice words. It means a lot. But also, what do you think of this? This is where I want to keep the balcony. The balcony looks really nice, but I do not like the stilts. Maybe it's the terrain. Maybe I need to fix the terrain. I do not like that stair. I need to fix something. This comes down. I am going to start this area new. I don't know if I have to take out the balcony. That would be really sad, but perhaps it's just a terrain problem. I really do and don't like it. I don't know what you guys think. It adds too much. The balcony, I think, adds too much. Oh boy. And you know, what I probably should be working on is not over-detailing small bits of the house. Just create the general structure I like, and that's fine. I got rid of that balcony in the front there. That made it look a lot better. Perhaps I should repeat that second room on this side to even it out. But again, I feel like that would make the house way too big. I already over-proportioned what I thought a large build would be like. Maybe 3/4 this size was actually my intention. I can, if you really think I really wanted to make it smaller. It would look smaller once I add details to it. Then I'm totally not done with anything. It'll be as detailed all around, I hope, as this first front entrance area. And the roof will be bigger and wider and broader. You know what? I'm just gonna go with it. This is a build. This is a build. This might even be like a town hall, you know. I can build larger scale and not be afraid of it. Larger scale. One large scale build does not mean that everything else has to be tiny around it. I can just start building around this more larger buildings for like a town district, a village. Then it might look a little bit more evened out. See, I love this balcony when I actually am on it. I love the two doors. It's nice. I like it. So I'm just gonna leave it for now, not worry about it, and cover this up. No windows right now. Windows after. Details after. Aha! I am gonna figure this out. Oh, you know what I can do? I can start to... What is that? I can start to build up and start chipping away at where the window's gonna be here. I can take this and just plan out where... Get some light in here, you know? No more skeletons. I can at least bring some light in by clearing out where I'm gonna have the window panes anyways. And then I can get a clearer view of what the house will look like, even though I don't have those resources on hand. And the bee can escape. Hey, double win! Here we go. I'm gonna do this and then keep building up a little bit. I think this is fine. I think just a little bit taller. Honestly, unpopular opinion, but stone tools are my favorite. I don't personally find them way less slow than iron tools, and iron is way harder for me to obtain, personally, because I don't mind that much. And I can just constantly remake them. There's stone everywhere, typically. I love stone tools the best. This is like one of those change my mind situations. That's all funny, like. And then I'm gonna have a little architecture here. Oh boy. I can do this, this, this. I want the planks. Ouchie! Ouchie, but I need the planks. And then... That looks so much better. I'm gonna have to collect my little pillar so I don't see it when I'm coming to look at the details. So I'm gonna clean this up, eat some food and heal up, because that was an ouchie fall. And then look at the little clearing that I have. Eat some food, because I had an ouchie fall. I'm forgetting! Forgetting for Miss Willow? Let's see. Let's take a look. I'm going to close the door for aesthetic purposes. And go over here, take a look at what the window would look like. Get rid of some of that just blocky look. Oh, wow, that looks like a nice cathedral. This is going to be awesome. That gives me so much more hope. It's these little tiny details that one has to work on that just start to paint the picture. This paints the picture. And then little... smaller, skinnier windows on the sides, slightly more below them. Oh my. Okay, I'm doing that. I still have like a half hour that I'm allowing myself to play, so this is what I have to do. I have to clean this out. I have to take a peek. I have to go, 1, 2. And that's even. That's in the middle. Ooh, you know what? Because that's where the floor is, I I have to stop myself there. I can't be doing that kind of stuff here. Let me just lay out this. Right there. That height. Let me just make sure the heights are going to be equal. So let me map out really quick. So that is 1 block under the last dark wood I can see. Alright, collecting these for my next pillaring up. And then I'm going to jump down and do this on the other side and see how it looks. I really just want to start chipping away from that singular no detail block look, so I can start painting an exciting picture for this build for myself and get a feel for what it might start to look like. So I'm gonna do that, and that is going to help me out not give up on this project. Oh. I think I started like that. I started above the floor. Oh, not there. One more. There we go. That's where I started. Oh, hello, bee. You are free. I set the bee free by accident, but that was what I really needed. And the bee. The bee really needed that too. Hey, how are you guys doing? I just saw that some of you guys just joined. Hopefully you guys are having lovely and awesome days. I have no more axe. Not to worry. Not to worry. Traveling crafting table, and I need somewhere to put my inventory desperately. I'm almost there. Almost where I need to be. And that's where I stopped, I believe. 1 block under the level row. And I break down. Ah! Whoa, that was lucky. I'm lucky. Okay. Alright. Lag! No! I'm just gonna quickly break this. See where I'm at. Eat some food. I took an ouchie fall. I keep forgetting to eat food when I take an ouchie fall. That's gonna be the demise of me. I swear. Like, sometimes I have viewers in the chat just reminding me, eat, Miss Willow, eat! I'm like, I play little games sometimes, challenging myself to remember before them. And I usually don't win. This is... My Minecraft skill level is suspicious. Not in a really skillful way. Oh, wow. Yes, please. Okay, maybe even stained glass someday, but I gotta start small. I want to come back to all my builds over, like, a nostalgia turning point. I need an equal staircase on that end, too, because that looks stellar. Oh my gosh, I need sand. I need to eat! And I need sand. Okay, let's grab sand. I need to throw my things in a chest really, really quickly. Go in here. Is my kitchen thing filled up? No! I can shove some... No, I need that! I can do all of this. Put the barrels in there. I need the traveling crafting table. Okay, let me go grab some sand. Where would sand be? I got sand recently. I know I gotta go where the water is. But I forgot where the water is. I need to know this world more. I feel like there's water down here, but I could probably be wrong. Why do I feel like I'm not running? I feel like I'm not running. Lately, Minecraft has been slower. Maybe it's my field of view is no longer absurd. There's water down there. That's where the water is. Oh my gosh, headache. I need water. Give me one moment. I've not been drinking enough water today. I really should. I'm about to go to work. And I'm gonna be grumpy with a headache. So I gotta do some healthies. Alright, sand. Where is some easily accessible sand? Do I have a boat? Somewhere docked here? Do I? Where's my farm? Alright, I'm swimming underwater. I'm gonna be faster. Swimming. Swimming to the sand. That's not sand, I don't think. That's clay. I don't need clay. Whee! I'm getting worn out. I'm not used to streaming. So, I'm gonna get sand and then see how I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm gonna see how I feel. The sun is, it's setting, so I have to be really careful, and I'm not playing with keep inventory for, I think, like, the first time in ages. But I'm not used to streaming this long. I'm not used to streaming in general now anymore. It's been a long time. So I'm getting overstimulated pretty quickly. Usually I could stream for about an hour before that happens. Now I'm having a combination of overwhelmed and headache, and I just don't want to push it, you know? So I'm gonna collect sand and then see how I feel. And then see how I feel. And then? Oh, the colors are so pretty. I love that I can still be boating forward and then turn and that not affect the direction of my boating. It goes against the walking mechanic. Actually, it might not. Maybe I'm completely crazy. Hold on. I have to test this out when I get to land. I might be wrong if I walk forward with W and then turn my head. There's a creeper. And then turn my head. Well, I'm not on land right now because I did find sand. So I'm gonna be lazy because there's a creeper over there and I got scared. Alright. Let's grab the sand. I want easy, quick sand. Not sand I have to work for. Not shoveling sand. Just lazily punching underwater sand. And then I can make windows. Again, I'm in no hurry in this series. I really don't want to be. Alright, let's collect. When I move too quickly in a series, that's when I tend to lose interest. When I start overwhelming myself with story ideas and this and that. Making it a little bit too crazy for myself. I think if I collect... Ooh! Sorry for the lag. I think if I collect most of this sand pile right here, I should be set. Outside of my window, I have these big, like, wheat-looking grasses, and they move in the wind, and in the corner of my eye, multiple times a day does it freak me out that there's somebody standing there or walking right there. I get so paranoid. It's like, both me and my partner, we both have had that experience. And it's like, I really need to just take those grasses down. Because I'm just gonna keep getting, we're just gonna keep getting spooked by it. Like, oh my gosh, someone's out there. Oh my gosh, I drowned! Ah! Ah, I need my sand, though! Oh my god, please. Please don't kill me! Ah! Ah! I have an axe. Drowned, you get away, I have an axe. Alright, I think I have enough sand. I have 57 sand, that is definitely enough. I'm gonna bring myself back home. Holy moly! 9 viewers? You guys are awesome. Always feel free if you have suggestions or advice or anything that I can do to make my videos and especially live streams more interesting and interactive, let me know. I'm not great at this stuff, but I do enjoy streaming. But I'm always open to suggestions and hearing what everybody has to say. I've been watching back some of my old streams, or streams from years ago, and just kind of critiquing myself on, hey, I took a while away from streaming. How have I changed as a person, and how I speak, and how I view things, how I view the YouTube experience in a whole, and I have definitely changed. So I want to start reflecting that, like, I guess mature behavior in me, way I talk and way I interact, especially during live streaming. I find in a lot of my past videos I used to get seemingly irritable pretty easily, and I guess that would come out in how I spoke back and forth with viewers. And it seemed a little bit dismissive sometimes, and I never meant it to be. And I've just kind of been reflecting on that and saying, oh wow, hey, it's not what I want to be. And when you grow enough that if you look back at your past self and you're kind of shocked by your behavior or something, even if you were totally, like, well-intentioned, I think that's a really immense sign of growth and change, and I don't think in this case it should be ignored. So I'm trying out streaming again and seeing, you know, how much more, I guess, better in the ways I want to be, I can be. And it might be a much better experience for everybody in total. I think I should eat something before I try to trek all the way to where my bed is. Oh, I knew it. I heard a skelly belly. So I'm gonna quickly run and skip the night. If I can survive the way there. I do not have armor. I never get armor in my Let's Plays. I get so lazy. Usually I get armor so far and late into playing a world that everybody's like it's like no one, like it's, the lag! What are you doing? Computer, oh my gosh! Did you hear all those hits? My computer is sabotaging me. I need a new computer. I'll sabotage it back. I'll feel bad though. I feel bad. I'm like holding off on getting a new computer because I feel sad for my other computer and I don't want to let it go. Like, I bought a new tabletop fan and I felt so guilty for hurting my other one's feelings. Like, why do I put emotions on objects? It's always been something I did. A running joke with my partner and I is that I told him, he saw that when I'm straining pasta, or like macaroni, and one falls into the sink, I have to let a second one fall because I don't want the other one to, quote, unquote, die alone. And it's some weird thing from my childhood. I always am like, I feel like I see, like, emotions and stuff in, I can't help it, in just, like, objects or food, and I'd feel guilty if I do, like, certain things, like choose one book over another, and it's always been some interesting thing. So we joke back and forth with each other, like, if I'm straining pasta, I'm like, no, or if he's straining pasta, there's an Enderman in here. I knew because of the block. If one of us is straining pasta and one macaroni falls in the sink, I have to run over and go, no, now you have to put another one in the sink too, or it'll be lonely. It lost its family. Baby's on me! What? No! Where did that come from? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Where is he? That's crazy. Oh, man. Hey, guys, I am needing to go in a little bit, so I'm gonna end the stream here, and hopefully maybe tomorrow or something, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll try and stream again. But thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of this. You guys are awesome. have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to play this again and chat with everybody and have a fun time with you, and this is awesome streaming again. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye!